afternoon. Could I kindly request everyone to please settle down? On behalf of Flow Chairperson, Ms. Ritu Shah, and Y-Flow Chairperson, Ms. Aarti Shah, I, Prachi Trivedi Shah, Honorary Secretary, Flow Hyderabad Chapter, would like to welcome you all to the future of global Indian women in conversation with TCS leadership, philanthropist, board member, and mentor, Ms. Farzana Haq, and the momentous occasion of the change of guard of Flow and Y-Flow Hyderabad Chapter. Could I kindly request everyone to please put your phones on silent and rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
For our ceremonial lighting of the lamp, it is an honor to request Flow Chairperson Ms. Ritu Shah, Y-Flow Chairperson Ms. Aarti Shah, our guest today Ms. Farzana Haq, along with Flow and Y-Flow past chairpersons, Ms. Lata Reddy, Ms. Hina Srivastav, Ms. Vani Subhas, Ms. Rekha Reddy, Ms. Monica Agarwal, Ms. Rekha Lahoti, Ms. Priyanka Ganeriwal, Ms. Sona Chatwani, Ms. Usha Rani Manne, Ms. Uma Chigrupati, Ms. Shubhra Maheshwari, Ms. Anjum Babu Khan, Ms. Ashita Nalvalgarya, and Ms. Sonali Sharaf. It is an honor to request Y-Flow past chairpersons to join Flow Chairperson Ms. Ritu Shah, Y-Flow Chairperson Ms. Aarti Shah, and our guests for photographs. Could I kindly request Flow Core Committee and the EC Committee to join our chairperson, followed by Y-Flow Chairperson, Core Committee, and EC as well. G.D. Anderson had said, "Feminism isn't about making women stronger. Women are already strong. It's about changing the way the world perceives that strength." It is with great honor and humility that we gather here today to mark a significant moment in the journey of our organization, the Change of God ceremony. Today, we bid farewell to our outgoing leadership and welcome a new era of vision and dedication. Let us reflect on the achievements, challenges, and aspirations that have shaped us thus far. Under the guidance and stewardship of the outgoing leadership, we have witnessed remarkable growth, empowerment, and unity within our organization. As we embark on this transition, We look towards the horizon with anticipation and excitement for what lies ahead. Our incoming leadership brings with them fresh perspectives, innovative ideas, and renewed sense of purpose. Together, we stand poised to embrace change, adapt to new realities, and continue our journey towards women empowerment. As we commence today's session, it is with immense pleasure that I now invite Floor Chairperson Ms. Ritu Shah, Y-Flow Chairperson Ms. Aarti Shah, and our guest Ms. Farzana Haq on the dais for felicitation. World's leading voices and influencers on building large organizations, women empowerment, technology, youth development, and education. As a senior leader at TCS, Tata Consultancy Services, a humanitarian, an angel investor, and a mentor to numerous entrepreneurs worldwide, Ms. Farzana is not only a successful businesswoman, but also a passionate advocate for gender and pay equality, women's economic empowerment, and women's representations on corporate board. This solidifies her reputation as a global brand ambassador for Catalyst of women entrepreneurs. I now invite our chairperson, Ms. Ritu Shah, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to all, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to one and all. In the journey towards progress, gender is no longer a barrier, but a bridge of excellence. As we stand at the dawn of a new era, women leaders like Ms. Farzana Haq epitomize resilience, intelligence, and compassion, guiding us towards a bright future. We are delighted to have a powerhouse of leadership, Ms. Farzana Haq, as a speaker today. Her rise from a management trainee to a senior leader and board member at TCS instills pride and inspiration among the women leaders of the future. Gone are the days when gender was a barrier to success. Today, women across the globe are breaking barriers, shattering glass ceilings, and carving their paths to the pinnacles of power and influence. But our journey is far from over. As we envision the future of global leadership, it is imperative to recognize the indispensable role of women in steering our world towards progress and prosperity. Let us embrace this future with open arms, for in the hands of women leaders lies the power to transform societies, uplift communities, and build a world where equality, justice, and opportunity flourish for all. As Sudha Murthy aptly said, we need to create a society that empowers women rather than judges them. Thank you so much, and a warm welcome for being here today for Flow and Y-Flow Hyderabad chapter's change of guard. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Ritu Shah. I now invite our keynote speaker, Ms. Farzana Haq, to address the gathering.
Hi. Good afternoon, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm actually very, very happy to be here because it's a place very close to my heart. Some of my sisters live here, so it's very close to my heart. I was telling Ritu, for all the work that I have done around the globe, I have never, ever done a professional conversation either in Hyderabad, Bangalore, or Madras for women. So while I speak at the World Economic Forum, I'm on the board of Aspen, and I do all these fabulous leadership things around the globe for the women who actually make the economy run in our country, which is all of you. I have never had the privilege and the opportunity to talk to all of you. So thank you, Ritu, for doing that. So I will start with a quick life journey and some things that I've learned from there, and I hope it inspires and makes you happy. So I started working when I was 19. It's my first job. And it has been a journey full of immense, immense learnings. It's been a journey when I started working, there was no India shining. They had never seen a woman as a technologist. They had never seen that India or women or leaders from India, for that matter, could tell how a company could be run. So I started working in 99 of June. And I remember my first assignment in the US, they thought I was someone's secretary. They wouldn't give me the time of the day. I'm a Mensa. I have a very high IQ. I am a female Sheldon. I am an astrophysicist. I have done lots of programs from around the best institutes in the world. Why am I sharing this? So if they could say that to that IQ level brains, right? So they're just seeing what they see. For them to think that someone, a brown skin from a third world country, can come and tell us what technology is about, what outsourcing is about, what transformation is about, was not even unheard. It was like, saying something very archaic, right? So we had to earn our place. When I say we as Indians had to earn our place around the globe. So today you walk into the Fortune 10 companies all run by Indians, right? Sadly, I would want more women to be there, but that's another story. But at least we have got there. In 2000, when we started when we were working and we were trying to program large organizations, end-to-end programs, so it's more technology things we were doing, right? It was very difficult to get buy-in from the C-section in those institutions and organizations because for them, India was labor cost arbitrage. To have earned their respect to a position where we are now, that we are called to give views on how companies should be structured, how we should be doing things. So that it's important you reflect that this journey has been long, and it's been a lot of hard work, and it has been consistent hard work. And what I would want you all to take from that is it's never too late to start anything you do. And you will have lots of people saying lots of things. I've had lots of people gaslight me, try and second guess you. And the men do it very well, I must tell you. They have not, and all to the men in the room, I really think you all are very, very good because the fact that you're here to support everyone else. And equality is not about gender. Equality in my head is social justice. Equality in my head is morality and humanity. Our parents put in as much of effort, time, money, energy to raise us as they would to a son. So when it comes time to take our place under the sun, we should be there. If you go and see any college exams or school exams today, are you all with me or you all are sleeping? Yeah? Top 10, majority are women. Yes or no? Yes. I want answers because I'll pick on questions on this. Yeah? There's a quiz coming at the end. Top 10 are women. Go to engineering colleges. Again, top 10 are women. There was a study where they say the valedictories and the gold medalists in most colleges have been women in the last 50 years. Where have all these women gone? So we are effectively telling you the other who are not that good have been elevated to become CEOs and run the world. So what we need to do today for the economies to run well, for the nations to run well, is to ensure that the companies we create and the nations we are a part of have well-oiled machinery to ensure that a girl rises through the ranks. I was telling someone, on my way I think I was telling this to Radhika. Radhika, thank you for coming and picking me up. I was saying this, that if you're the only daughter household, right? When you have to take care of your parents, you should be capable, empowered, and financially independent to do that. For me, the buck stops there. It's not about the great holidays, it's not about the fancy clothes, it's not about the power, the position, none of those. I come from a daughters-only household. So Farhana and I, hopefully, inshallah, have made our parents proud. But I think it's very important that we understand this, that there are 99.9% daughters in this country, where the Supreme Court has to say that even after marriage, you have to look after your parents. Beti Bachao is an Andolan as of now, right? And that happens because financially, we need to be independent, and in any role that we do. So the first is the journey part, and it's hard work over 2.5 decades. Second part, why is gender equality very important to me? Because it's very fundamental for nations to rise, to have every human potential optimized, right? If we are 140 crores in this country and only 10 crores are performing, then imagine the kind of unearthed potential we are sitting on. And I'm very proud of each of you here because, people underestimate the power and the hard work required in raising a family, in being a homemaker, in being financially independent at the same time. So I don't remember, but I had said this in one of my talks, that, you could be struggling to put the family together. And, raising a family is tough. And managing a large family is again tough. Managing aging parents, both sets, everything comes with this. And because this is a FICCI flow event, and I'd like to bring this because it's a topic no one talks about. While I drive a few billion-dollar business around the globe, there is no time zone that I'm working on. I'm working in all time zones. What it gives me is the privilege, the haysiyat to be able to talk to you about perspectives I have picked up. So across the globe, across social sections in different societies, right? Women struggle. It's not only our problem. For us, it's compounded more because we are a developing nation, but women struggle to get a voice. And we don't realize as Indians the kind of freedom we have, right? We can choose who we want to marry, we can vote, we can choose when to carry a child, when it's medically impossible, things we take for granted, but a lot of countries don't have that. So first, let's be cognizant of the fact that we have a lot of freedom, and we need to use that freedom to move the needle. I was telling Ritu this afternoon that I had to urgently get to London for a work. That was unplanned. During this month, I try and not travel. I try being at home with mom. And which, around the world, my brothers and sisters are fasting with me, so it gives me the energy to work. But I try and not do, scheduled long distance travel, but I had to go. And I remember one of my EAs calling me up and she's telling me, ma'am, do you want me to inform Ritu that, you can't do this? I said, no, I will be able to do this because it's important for the ladies and the families and the people of Hyderabad to listen to this, that, today making money is very easy, guys. If you have the right education, you work correctly, you work for the right organizations, you do the correct things, there's a check mark, right? You will make a lot of wealth. Creating wealth is not difficult, but how you use that wealth to move the needle is very, very important. And for my sister and me, for Farhana and me, it's a moment of, and it's a very core memory that all daughters in this country should have that power, that kal hamara mama, chacha, ya khala, ya behan, koi bimar hai, and reaches out to me, I should be able to write that check. I don't need to go to someone else to say, please help me. That's a very bad feeling. And all of us in this room are very privileged. All of us in this room are very blessed. And I'm not also talking financially. I'm talking about the kind of liberties we have. I'm talking the kind of opportunities we have. We should, in our ecosystem, try and support other women who are struggling. So I'm very blessed. I must start by saying I'm very blessed. I have some amazing, amazing leaders around the world who I can call on as family. And these are family I created, not the family I was born. It took me 25 years, but I have that family. And what I have learned from them is that they're extremely fabulous humans. They're genuinely genderless, faith. They don't believe in bifurcating people on faith and gender and all that stuff. Today, while I work very hard and do the thousands of crores of business that I do for the group and the kind of value and wealth creation I do for the shareholders, both internal and external, it's something I have earned. It's something I have worked and earned. And if I can, coming from a teacher's home, if I can, coming in from a non-industrial or industrious household background, we're a family of intellectuals and freedom fighters, and any interview of mine, you will get a background of that. I can, then all of us can. And why am I sharing this story, and why I think it's very important for you to take it, is when we empower our daughters or daughter-in-laws or any girl in our thing. And women judge a lot. we are the ones who will judge each other. I must share this. While, I came in, my flight from Bombay got delayed, and all of you were asking, Ritu, where is she? Why? Come down, come down. And I'm quickly having a bath and trying to get ready fast. And they were so lovely, all of them. They're like, you look lovely. You look very rested. You are so nice. You come, we'll be all fine. And that gave me a boost of energy and happiness to do this. And that is that is how we should be as a sisterhood. There is this thing, if you tell boys को ना, boys की जो दोस्ती होती है बड़ी strong होती है. भाई ने कहा है तो करना है. वो खून करके भी आना, भाई ने कहा है चलो चलना है. They have that, right? We notice it. And that goes into work, that goes into everything. We need to create that thing. And you should just go out. Ritu has never met me. But she and the team were just so lovely. They were getting constant calls. Why am I saying this? Because I think we don't understand the small acts of kindness and gesture and non-judgment and just saying, no, you're drying. And you should do that with every woman you interact with. Because we are very privileged, we are very blessed. Today, with lot of humility I say this, अगर हमारे घर में किसी को भी दूर दराज में भी किसी की तबीयत ख़राब है, they will call Farhana and me first. And for me, that is something we have earned. They will say, can you get us to talk to this doctor? Can you get us in this hospital? Can you figure out what the line of treatment is? And we do it the way we would do it for dad or mom. For me, coming here today, and when Niaz and my Zohra and all were telling, should we inform her that, you won't be able to do it? I said, no, I will be able to do it. In ours, I'm saying, when we say ummah, all of you are my ummah, right? The women in this country, the women around the world who are struggling and striving on a daily basis, sometimes to just put 2 meals on the table, right? They don't have staff to do that. And those are the real heroes. I said, no, for me to come and share my story, for me to come and say for where Farhana and I have reached or what we are trying to do, for me, what I'm talking to you is seva. This is karma. If I can make you happy, if I can inspire you with what I've done, and everything else is all in the public domain, and nowadays Google uncle knows everything, I think it was important for me to be here. Because when you talk about people blessing, it's about saying, do whatever you can to help others. And this does not, you don't need to be a billionaire. You don't need to be someone very powerful to do that. But the intent or the niyat should always be there that, I can make it happen. I think that is something I see quite lacking in India. Because everyone is in their echo chambers wanting to do their own thing. No one is sticking their neck out, right? That has to change, especially for the women in this country. Oh, I think it's very, very important to be true to who you are. If you like cooking and sending to your friends, do that. If you like, don't let people judge you. I was telling this to someone, when people say, oh Flo, oh kitty party, don't take an insult, but that kitty party can change the world. People will always be there to label you. लोगों का काम है कहना, आपका काम है करना. You should be known as a no excuses leader. So the reputation I have in all the ecosystems that I am a part of and I contribute with the boards or the organizations, and you can talk to them behind my back and ask. They'll say, if Farzana can't get it done, no one on earth can get it done. I have taken 25 years to earn that. Whether it's driving, I think, there are lots of things that the first woman to do this, first woman to drive tech company in the world, first woman on board, all those things people will say, right? And I've earned my way as a trainee in the company to where we are today. A couple of weeks back, my sister and I were writing the nomination for the Times Most Powerful Woman. And we both looked at each other, and there was this, the sudden ehsas that today we are nominating women for the most powerful positions and for the Time magazine or the Forbes and stuff like that. And you know, the journey, as I told you, was never about getting there, but we got there. And we were writing this about a girl, we're very fond of. Her name is Nadia Murad, and she's talking about the wars and the kind of, around Middle East and stuff. But that's what you get when you consistently work hard. It's, and for me, the energy coming today to be with all of you, the fact that we can nominate, the fact that we can support, and this I had to share. I'll tell you the three things, but this I had to share. So there's, we are living in very difficult, very turbulent times around the world, right? There's war happening from Europe to Middle East and Africa, and disproportionately high burden the women bear. If they were financially independent, they were in policy making, and they were on boards of companies, they could drive that change. And I think we can do that because we are the largest living democracy in the world. Three things I want you to remember. Be true to yourself. Be the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually. Help anyone and everyone. In ours is taught when you're crossing the road, when you're walking on the path, there's a stone, you have to remove it. So the one behind you comes, doesn't fall on that, right? Don't let people gaslight you or tell you what you can or what you cannot do. And thirdly, most important, you don't choose to be a daughter, you're born as a daughter. You owe it to your parents to move the needle. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Ms. Farzana. It is with immense pleasure that we unveil the cover of Connect Magazine 2024, a division of FICCI Flow Hyderabad chapter. The magazine primarily focuses on women entrepreneurs and the workings of the chapter. Along with being distributed to all the members, the magazine also reaches chapter heads and offices across the country. For the unveiling, could I kindly invite Flow Chairperson Ms. Ritu Shah, Y Flow Chairperson Ms. Aarti Shah, our guest today Ms. Farzana Haq, Connect mentors and past chairpersons Ms. Rekha Reddy, Ms. Rekha Lahoti, along with Ms. Arshia Afsar, EC Head of Connect, and her team members Ms. Amita Karnani, Ms. Bhavna Chopra, and Ms. Kanika Jain.
I would like to mention here, the Connect team has worked very hard. They were not prepared to release it this, but both of us, Rekha and myself, we said no, this has to be released before 30th of March and during COG, and they worked day and night, and this is the result. Thank you, Ritu, and the entire Connect team. Thank you.
Congratulations, the Connect team. It could easily be said that this is one of the very first times that Connect has completed this early in the year. Thank you so much to the team. It is with immense pride that I now invite Flow Chairperson Ms. Ritu Shah to give her closing address.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished past chairs, members of FICCI Flow Hyderabad, esteemed guests, beloved friends, and my colleagues. As I stand before you today on the cusp of bidding farewell to a role that has been both a privilege and an honor, I'm filled with a whirlwind of emotions: gratitude, humility, nostalgia, and a touch of bittersweetness. Serving as the 22nd chairperson of Flow Hyderabad chapter has been a journey of growth, learning, and transformation. And I'm immensely thankful for the opportunity bestowed upon me. Reflecting on the past year, I'm reminded of the words Sudha Murthy, an epitome of philanthropy and empowerment. She said, "Every woman should have a room of her own, be it a corner of a house, a classroom or an office, a place where she can be herself without any inhibitions or fear." In Fiki Flow Hyderabad chapter, I found that sacred space where I could truly be myself, where my voice was heard, the ideas were valued. This organization has been more than just a professional platform. It has been my safe haven, my sanctuary of support and encouragement. Flow Hyderabad allowed me to commit to a vision of empowerment, innovation, and resilience. Our year was a journey. This was guided by what we called our 4 pillars: sustain her culture, sustain her goals, sustain her education, and sustain her health. And these together with the foundation of sustain her ability. These objectives served as a North Star, illuminating the path towards a society where women and girls, not only participants but leaders and change makers. This year, our impact has been unprecedented, with 40,000 women and girls benefiting from our health initiative and 2,200 individuals enriched through education. These achievements are not just numbers, they represent tangible evidence of how Flow has helped improve lives and illuminated their futures. At the heart of our vision lies sustainable development, which had been seamlessly woven into every aspect of our initiatives. Whether it was preserving cultural heritage, promoting education, or enhancing health services, each program contributed to our goal of creating a lasting impact. Our dedication is evident in the distribution of more than 1 lakh menstrual hygiene pads and the implementation of life skills training, both of which reflect our commitment to building a more equitable society. With 30 lakhs of grant and substantial support from the government, our attempts to rejuvenate the traditional arts of Telia Rumal and the artisanal community of Puttapaka has helped us give a fresh sense of direction and financial autonomy to the community. The launch of our book, Lost in Time, celebrated Telangana's rich cultural heritage, highlighting its art, cuisine, and historical gems. It is a tribute to our beloved state from our chapter. This initiative is a testament to our commitment to cultural preservation and economic empowerment through tourism and entrepreneurship. The Flow Business Awards 24 marked a significant tribute to the entrepreneurial prowess of women, acknowledging their tenacity, ingenuity, societal influence, and their outstanding achievements in businesses. The 3rd edition of Style Tattva 23 serves as a testament to our commitment to sustainability, featuring 214 stalls of various categories and stalls of environmentally friendly products. This Fashion and Lifestyle Expo has exhibited the diverse range of sustainable fashion and brought the dialogue of eco-consciousness living to the forefront of public discourse. The year's annual Flow retreat in the stunning landscapes of Kashmir was not only a rejuvenating experience for our members, but also a momentous occasion for us and the state of Kashmir as we successfully organized a fashion show with designer Varun Bhal showing 130 members at Lalit after 38 years in the history of Kashmir. The MOU between Flow Hyderabad and T-Hub has a significant step towards promoting entrepreneurship and empowerment in Telangana. Highlighting the talent of our members, Flow Business League and Flow Marketplace enhanced networking and visibility for women-led businesses within our community and provided our members recognition and also an opportunity to showcase their products and services, reaching new audiences and forging valuable connections. For the first time, Flow Hyderabad organized TEDx Hyderabad Women on the theme 2 Steps Forward, marking a significant milestone in our journey towards women empowerment. Embracing technological progress as the key to our future, we proudly introduce the Flow app, an intuitive app designed to simplify member engagement. With this app, we are committed to enhancing connectivity and fostering seamless interaction within our community. Our journey for the past year has been nothing less than inspiring. Each and every event that we conducted has had a profound impact on all our members. Let's take a trip down the memory lane. Can we have the year gone by video, please? you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. My association with Flow began in 2005, and 18 years later, from my humble beginnings to assuming the role of the chairperson, each step has underscored the value of growth, education, and shared triumphs. At this very moment, as my year comes to an end, I have nothing but gratitude in my heart for each and every one of you present here today. Honestly, words can't and will not do justice to what I want to say, but still I will try my best. I would like to start off by thanking our esteemed organization, FICCI Flow Hyderabad, for entrusting me with the leadership role for the past year and for fostering an environment that truly made me feel empowered. Flow, you're nothing less than family to me. I love Flow. Moving on to my dearest past chairs, the only thing I have to say to you is, I faced so many challenges last year, but I was blessed to have some amazing people like you all who stood right by my side through it all. A special mention to Priyanka Ganeriwal. I could not have done it without you, my friends. Thank you to all the past chairs from the bottom of my heart for your constant leadership and unwavering support. I would now like to say a few words for my core and my committee. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for my remarkable team. Our commitment has not only shaped the success of our endeavors, but has also created a bond that extends beyond the professional realm. A sincere thank you for the dedication, hard work, and the camaraderie that defined our team. It was an honor to lead such an exceptional group of individuals. Thank you, Prachi, Smita, Sujita, Shilpa, Neeru, Meenakshi, Ritu Agarwal, Arshna Didi, and each and every one who was a part of this journey. Our teamwork made the dream work. I would like to congratulate my wife, Flo, co-chair Aarti Shah, for a successful year, and I wish Priya and Riddhi an eventful year ahead. All the best. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to my sponsors for the generous support. The sponsorship made it possible, and we are incredibly grateful for your belief in the vision, and it meant the world to us. I would like to thank each and every member of Flow, new and old, did embracing each and every event, motivating us to do better and achieve more. A special thank you to Harsha and Sharp Events, our official photographer Ajay, Ramchandra of Solus Media, Flow Audit and Accounts team Mr. Kasturi Rangan and Gopinath, the Park Hotel, our Flow admin team Lavanya and Hitesh, Sangeeta and Sarita at She Hub. None of this would have been possible without any one of you, so thank you so very much. Last but not the least, I would like to thank my family, my silent pillars standing strong and steady. My husband Amit Shah, who stood by me like a rock and supported me on all the days, good and bad. My children, Vedika, Devansh and Ariman, for your understanding, your constant encouragement and love and support. It allowed me to pursue my dreams with confidence and passion. Love you. My God-sent family, Sandeep ji and Rita ji Sultania, for helping me face every challenge and for supporting me in every way that they could. Thank you so much. Both my mothers and my extended families for being as progressive as they could and for their kind words of encouragement on a daily basis. Thank you, my dear family, for being my anchor, my confidants, and my greatest cheerleaders. I'm truly blessed to have you all by my side. Thank you so much. As I come to an end, I can say that I'm stronger because of the challenges, wiser because of the mistakes, and richer because of the experiences. And I sign off by saying, मैं खुशबूदार फूल नहीं, बेखुशबू आवाज़ बनना चाहती हूँ. मैं करोड़ों में से एक चांद नहीं, एक सितारा बनना चाहती हूँ. मैं सीधी सी ज़मीन नहीं, टेढ़े से रास्तों पर चलना चाहती हूँ. मैं आसमानी ख्वाब नहीं, ज़मीनी ख्वाब से ज़िंदगी जीना चाहती हूँ. मैं गानों का जुनून नहीं, नज़मों का सुकून बनना चाहती हूँ. मैं सौंदर्य भरा चांद नहीं, उम्मीद भरा सूरज बनना चाहती हूँ। मुझे मंजिल का जुनून नहीं, मैं बस उस तक के रास्ते पर चलना चाहती हूँ। कीप फाइटिंग, कीप स्ट्राइविंग, नेवर एवर गिव अप ऑन योर ड्रीम्स। थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, Mrs. Ritu Shah, for the extraordinary year full of learnings and empowerment. It is with immense pleasure that I now invite our floor chairperson-elect, Ms. Priya Gazdar, to join us on the dais for the signing of charters and exchange of medallions. Could I kindly invite Ms. Farzana Haq to present the plant? To floor chairperson, Ms. Priya Gazdar, 2024-25.
कोई कैंपेन चल रहा है और या फैमिली वेडिंग हो रही है। मैं इतनी इमोशनल हूँ, मैं बैठ के मैंने कहा ये क्या बिजनेस बात करूँ मैं, बट यू गर्ल्स आर रियली रॉकिंग इट, रियली रॉकिंग इट।
It is with immense pride that I now invite Y-Flow chairperson Ms. Aarti Shah to give her closing address.
Thank you, Prachi. As a of Y-Flow, I, Aarti Shah, humbly address you, expressing my profound gratitude for the privilege of guiding this esteemed organization over the course of this preceding year. I would like to start off by saying that I come across. Empowerment is not just about standing up for yourself, but also about lifting others as you rise, igniting a collective flame that fuels your shared dreams for the brighter tomorrow. Today, we gather here. Believers is the power of lifting one and another as we reflect on the year of relentless pursuit toward our vision. I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Farzana Haq ji. Your presence here today is a testament to the enduring spirit of our organization. I also cordially welcome and sincerely appreciate our esteemed past chairs, dedicated members, and the families present here today. This year, our vision was simply yet profound: learn, explore, execute. Every event, every program, every initiative we undertook was anchored in the ethos, guiding us towards the growth and impact. Learning served as a cornerstone of our endeavors. We recognize that knowledge is a fuel for progress, and thus we made it a priority to facilitate opportunities for our members to expand their horizons, whether through expert-led workshops, insightful panel discussions, or impressive experiences. Exploration was a driving force behind our quest for innovation and discovery. We encouraged our members to venture beyond their comfort zone, to embrace new perspectives, and to challenge conventional thinking. Execution was the culmination of our vision in action. We understood that ideas are alone not enough. They must be translated into tangible results. With determination and resolve, we rolled up our sleeves and turned our aspirations into reality. Our events were a tapestry of inspiration and knowledge sharing.
From passion to profession with influences like Mitali Sagar and Malini Agarwal to bold and beautiful Neha Dupia, each gathering sparked conversation and ignited ambitions. We delved into the conscious conversation with the fashion maven Anita Dongre, and we explored the art of storytelling with design influencer Riddhi Khosla Jalan and House of Mumbai Karishma Mehta. These events weren't just gathering, they were the catalyst for personal and professional growth. But our pursuit weren't confined to event halls. We ventured into the communities, advocating our financial literacy, hygiene awareness, and environmental stewardship through field trips and initiatives. We addressed pressing issues like cybercrime and harnessed the power of AI tools for productivity, empowering ourselves and those around us. Under our Go Green initiative, we embarked on a commendable endeavor of planting 5,000 trees, contributing significantly to the environmental conservation. Another field trip to Zen Technologies provided an unparalleled opportunities to first-hand engagement with cutting-edge technologies. Amidst our organizational endeavors, we organized a retreat to Udaipur, taking 90 members, providing a conducive environment for our members to foster bond, network, and acquaint themselves with the fellow colleagues within the organization. This retreat served as a platform for the meaningful interaction and shared experiences, strengthening the sense of unity among our members. It offered a valuable opportunity for individuals to forge new connections, exchange ideas, and cultivate lasting relations, enriching the fabric of our organization. The tireless dedication of my committee members has been a bedrock of our success this year. Thank you, girls. Your unwavering commitment and passion has propelled our initiatives forward, ensuring that our vision was just not a lofty aspiration, but a concrete reality. Their hard work behind the scenes, from planning and organizing events to engaging with the stakeholders and executing strategies, have been instrumental driving our organization towards its goal. Without their selfless contribution and tireless effort, none of our achievements would have been possible. I am profoundly grateful for the invaluable support throughout this journey. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the past chairs for the unwavering support and guidance, which have been a pivotal in steering our organization. Your wisdom and dedication had laid a strong foundation upon which we continue to build and grow, and your continued involvement serves as a beacon of inspiration for all of us. As I welcome the incoming chairpersons, Flo Priya Gazdar and Wiflo Riddhi Jain, I am filled with an optimism for the future with their leadership and vision. I have no doubt they will lead our organization to the greater heights. As Hel Keller once said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. And I'm so confident that under their guidance, we will embark on a journey of collaboration, innovation, and impact. Congratulations, Riddhi, and your team for assuming this mantle of leadership. Your passion, dedication, and strategic vision are commendable, and I'm looking forward to witnessing this transformative impact you will bring. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to my immediate past chairperson, Sonali Modi Saraf, for her steadfast support and invaluable guidance throughout my tenure. I'm grateful to have a contemporary like Ritu Shah, floor chairperson, alongside me at the helm. Together, we have championed the cause of women's empowerment and progress, and I'm honored to have this shared journey with you. As we reflect on the role of women in this organization, we are reminded of the strides we have made and the challenges that lie ahead. While we have made significant progress, there's still much more to be done to empower women in all spheres of life. Let us continue together, unite in our commitment to creating a more inclusive and equitable world for future generations. Last but not the least, I would take a moment to express my deepest appreciation to my husband, Viren Shah, and my wonderful kids. And my family for having a backrock throughout this journey. Your love, encouragement, and understanding has fueled every step of my life. Once again, I look forward to seeing the heights we reach from the audience seat now.
Thank you, Aarti, for the fantastic year. It is with immense pleasure that I now invite YFlow Chairperson-elect Ms. Riddhi Jain to join us on the dais for signing of the charters and exchange of medallions. Could I kindly invite Ms. Farzana Haq to present the blonde to the YFlow Chairperson 2024-25, Ms. Riddhi Jain. It is with immense pride that I now invite our Flow Chairperson 2024-25, Ms. Priya Gazdar, to give her welcome address.
Namaste. Speaker of the day, Farzana Haq, past chairpersons, special invitees, members, friends, and family, and more than anything else, Ritu and Aarti. As I stand before you, wearing this badge that proclaims me as chairperson of Flow Hyderabad chapter 2024-25, I am reminded of a fable I read as a schoolgirl in pigtails. The north wind, who boasted the power of strength, and the sun, who was sure about the power of gentleness, decided on a contest to see who was the greatest. Each had to try to make a traveler remove his warm winter coat. The wind blew fierce and cold. The man clung tighter to his coat. The wind blew fierce and cold, and the man clung tighter to his coat. But the sun breathed warmth, and the man took off his coat. The wind, indignant, asked the sun how she had won. The sun replied, I used my gentle light. In my understanding, gathered over the last 6 years, this is the essence of flow. In a world that valorizes brute force and aggressive competition, as we are witnessing currently, we stand as harbingers of change. For ours is a path lit by empathy, inclusivity, and support, where every woman's success is our collective triumph. And so, it's an absolute honor for me to take up the mantle as the 23rd chairperson of FICCI Ladies Organization, Hyderabad chapter. An office that has been occupied by 22 outstanding leaders before me, each of whom has enriched the organization in her own unique way, leaving large shoes for me to fill. Only in my case, I think stilettos would be more in order. Before I move ahead, I would like to congratulate my dear friend, the very graceful Ritu Shah, for a fantastic innings as Flow Chair 2023-24. And the dynamic, and as we just saw, the very emotional Aarti Shah for a super successful stint as YFlow Chair. My tryst with Flow began in 2018. I was fortunate enough to have served the organization from the very first year as head of Connect, honorary secretary, and the head of empowerment. posts which gave me deep insights into the working and ethos of this wonderful organization. Taking the vision of Flow forward, which is the power to empower, my focus during the next 12 months would be to syncretize our diverse capabilities into a collective power. And this is how we plan to do it. The vision video, please. Thank you. As you just saw, we have planned a sector-wise schedule of events and initiatives, to achieve which we, the change makers as we call ourselves, will adopt a three-pronged approach of nourish, navigate, and nurture. 20% of our curation caters to nourishing the imagination through speaker sessions, interactive events, and industrial visits. 40% of our curation addresses the need to navigate the sea of possibilities via experiential learning, workshops, conclaves, upskilling courses, and more. 40% of our curation will be mapped to fulfill our social impact mandate of placing the power of sustainable livelihood generation in the hands of grassroots women to nurture their innate potential. To reiterate, our overarching purpose is to build confident women leaders. Because when women prosper, the world prospers. Our economic empowerment fuels growth. Our access to education drives progress. Our leadership fosters inclusivity, and our voices inspire positive change. During India's G20 presidency, women-led development emerged as a crucial focus area, which makes Flo's role as an enabler even more critical. So here's a bird's eye view of our main thrust this year. Our economic impact endeavors will see a 4-point agenda to upskill and expand the horizons for our members. Growth Forge, our startup and incubation cell, will work towards helping members realize their entrepreneurial goals. The Sparkle team will organize for foreign consulates to set up their trade and investment desk for us. The team will also design digital and financial literacy sessions in the areas of innovation, business marketing, and management. Fro Hyderabad's MSME SS cell will be releasing a digital ready reckoner to help members access information at a click. The team will also organize workshops and educative sessions and serve as a help desk for our members. In today's competitive environment, the ability to communicate ideas persuasively is a crucial skill. This year, we are introducing the Mindshare program, which will be guided by a TEDx licensee and trainer to enable participants to become effective storytellers and public speakers. Our social impact mandate is something we take very seriously, because giving back is an embodiment of the principle that to whom much is given, much is expected. The EduSkill, or Education and Skilling vertical, will enable women to earn a decent wage by facilitating the necessary skills training, including digital and financial literacy. Through the Resilient Roots program, we will teach modern vegetable farming and marketing techniques to women farmers. We will also train them to be trainers themselves. We will see that by the end of 2 crop seasons, we would have impacted 100 women farmers. Sakala is a handlooms initiative for the Gollabhama Weavers Cluster in Siddipet. We will also continue the good work that has been done by the current team in the Telia Rumal Weaver Cluster of Puttapaka. The Women's Health and Welfare team will work on creating awareness and acceptance of the need for preventive vaccination, menstrual hygiene, better diet, and nutrition practices. In all cases, our endeavor would be to close the loop by connecting our skilling and literacy beneficiaries with the GEM portal and the corporate and retail sectors for gainful employment. We have planned a host of marquee events this year, beginning with Style Tattva, our signature fashion and lifestyle exhibition, scheduled for 20th and 21st July. Video, please. I must inform you that out of the 212 stalls that we have, the team has already been able to find vendors for 140 stalls. I'll take a few minutes now to introduce my strength through the year, the office bearers. Immediate past chairperson, the super achieving Ritu Shah. Senior vice chairperson, the always enthusiastic Pratibha Kunda. Vice chairperson, the very graceful Sita Reddy. Honorary secretary, the utterly dependable Sujita Chityala. Treasurer, the multifaceted Shilpa Raju. Joint Treasurer, Ms. Calm and Collected, Sudha Nalaparaju. Joint Secretary, the creative brain, Rashi Agarwal. So that, in a nutshell, is how 2024-25 will unfold at Flow Hyderabad. I urge you, dear members, to tap into all the resources and programs that we are curating for you. Just remember to use the Flow Hyderabad app to keep track of all the happenings and to register for the events through the app. Dear changemakers, let's wear this mantle of responsibility with confidence and truthhood, knowing that what we think today, what we do today, the boundaries we push today will pave the way for a brighter, more inclusive tomorrow. To my family, my friends, and my colleagues at work, I would like to say, be my stronghold, the supporting force that steadies me on this new path that I will be treading as chairperson, Flow Hyderabad 2024-25. Before I sign off, I would like to wish my counterpart, Riddhi Jain, a wonderful stint as chairperson, YFlow. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Priya Gazdar. We look forward to a great year under your leadership. It is with immense pleasure that I now invite our YFlow Chairperson 2024-25, Ms. Riddhi Jain, to give her welcome address. Could I have her vision video, please?
Ladies of strength, courage, and boundless potential, welcome to a new chapter, a new year, an opportunity for transformation and empowerment. I am Riddhi Jain, the 19th chairperson for FICCI YFlow Hyderabad chapter, for the year 2024-2025. I've been privileged to serve on the committee for the past 4 years, and it's been an incredible journey of growth and empowerment. In addition to my role in YFlow, I'm a proud mother of 2 children and an entrepreneur with over 17 years of experience. As the director at Nanish Automotives and Autofin Limited, I'm also the proprietor of Baroque the Design Studio and Scout Out, the co-founder. I've had the honor of being a driving force in automotive and design industry. My passion lies in innovation, business growth and education. I believe in empowering individuals to reach their maximum potential and make a positive impact in their respective fields. The FICCI YFlow vision for the year 2024-2025. In a world of endless possibilities, there exists an indomitable force that pushes us towards rising, empowering others, and thriving in every facet of life.
This year, our theme encapsulates the essence of this very compelling force. We don't want to give you just a phrase, but actually make this a call to action. Evolving heroes.
So how will we evolve to become heroes?
Women's evolution and empowerment touches upon these things. Various government bodies and non-profit organizations working towards these verticals. To be empowered, a woman must have equal education, health, access to land, employment, and the power to use these resources.
Empower her in this evolution by raising her self-worth, by making her aware of her legal rights, by providing her medical resources and education, and by building her financial strength.
This is how we will become the agents of change in her evolution. As an agent, we will evolve her ideas into results because it's time for her to chase her dreams and professional goals.
This year's event will mark her rise to excellence. As agents of change, we will set an example of breaking stereotypes in all fields, sports, on screen and beyond. We will help her evolve her well-being and health.
We will redefine her connection to the nation by celebrating the Indian art, culture and heritage. We will bring an ocean of possibilities at her disposal and expand the awareness of the blue economy. We will help her multiply her potential by immersing in VR and innovation showcase.
Our initiatives will empower a change for a bold tomorrow for her through valuable professional insights at industrial tours, digital and financial knowledge building,
support and guidance for startups, skill development workshops at grassroots levels, dream plantation drives and ecological workshops,
nutrition, guidance and support, legal education initiatives.
We will help her thrive through workshops designed to navigate her personality and self-worth, fuel her technological skills with AI,
elevate her confidence in communication, innovate and upscale her business ideas with design thinking,
enhance her emotional intelligence through poetry of gender equality. We will also put together a networking retreat for the professionals to converge, build meaningful connections, share insights, and explore new opportunities.
As agents of change, we will help her utilize all resources in order to polish her knowledge and skills, giving her the platform to perform, ultimately making her an evolved hero. As an evolved hero, she will express higher levels of hope, multiply her income, significantly enhance her health, and exponentially succeed in her business.
So together, let's rise,
empower and thrive to become agents of change.
Because when one woman will evolve, she will evolve an entire community. And so we build a world of evolved heroes. The year of change has begun. Are you ready to evolve into a hero?
Namaste. A gracious welcome to our esteemed guest, Ms. Farzana Haq, distinguished dignitaries, esteemed pastors of Flow and YFlow, esteemed members, guests, family, and members of the media. Your presence today adds profound significance to this momentous occasion, and I extend my deepest gratitude for honoring us with your esteemed presence. As the 19th chairperson of the Young FICCI Ladies Organization, it is both an honor and a privilege to address you today. Maya Angelou once said, "Each time a woman stands up for herself, without knowing it, possibly without claiming it. She stands up for all women. These powerful words echo the core of our mission as we gather here today. As we embark on this journey together, let us reaffirm our unwavering commitment to the cause of women empowerment. Our guiding motto, Power to Empower, resonates deeply with the essence of our collective mission. In the spirit of empowerment, let us always remember the profound truth, empowered women empower women. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the esteemed past chairs of Flow and YFlow, whose relentless dedication has propelled us to new heights of success. Special recognition goes to Flow Chairperson Ms. Ritu Shah and YFlow Chairperson Ms. Aarti Shah for the successful year. Congratulations, and your entire team. We stand on the shoulders of giants and express deep appreciation for their commitment and inspiring year. Thank you to my mentors, Ms. Mansi Malik, Ms. Apurva Jain, Ms. Nidhi Swaroop, Ms. Maurya Boda, Ms. Parvati Reddy, Ms. Anjum Babu Khan, Ms. Deepthi Reddy, Ms. Sonali Modi Saraf, Ms. Ashita, for mentoring and guiding me at every step. Your ongoing support and guidance will continue to propel me forward. To the incoming Flow Chairperson, Ms. Priya Gazdar, congratulations. Your remarkable ability to unite and collaborate is truly commendable. I'm grateful for your guidance, and I eagerly anticipate the synergy of our efforts as we navigate this journey together. In the spirit of empowerment, I'm thrilled to unveil our vision for the upcoming year, our theme, Evolving Heroes. Embracing our role as agents of change celebrates the innate dynamism and strength within every woman. Together, let us reveal the magic of evolution, the power to effect change, and the boundless potential within each of us. As we evolve together, let us hold on to the unwavering belief that she believed she could, so she did. In the coming year, let us rise collectively, empower one another, and thrive both our individual and collective journeys. Through our collective efforts, we aim to shape a society where unique strength of every woman are celebrated and where confidence and success become second nature. Now, with great enthusiasm, I introduce the agents of the change for the year 24-25, the dedicated office bearers, executive committee heads, and working committee members. Immediate past chairperson, Ms. Aarti Shah. Vice chairperson, Ms. Pallavi Jain. Secretary, Ms. Madhulika Apsani. Joint Secretary, Ms. Khushbu Daga. Treasurer, Ms. Akansha Agarwal. Joint Treasurer, Ms. Komal Agarwal. Let's applaud their commitment and dedication as they lead us towards a year of progress and growth. Welcome. To the phenomenal women in YFlow committee, thank you for your unwavering dedication and passion. Together, we shall make a lasting impact and carry forward the rich legacy of FICCI. I now invite each of you to mark your calendar for the FICCI retreat in Andaman in January 2025. an enchanting getaway amidst the beauty of nature. Furthermore, I'm delighted to announce some transformative events and workshops designed to empower and inspire you. Firstly, we invite you to Shattering Stereotypes in Sports, On Screen and Beyond inaugural event on Friday, 12th, 2024 from 2 to 4 p.m. Join us for an insightful discussion on breaking barriers, playing beyond, and empowering women in every sport. Following this, mark your calendar for the G Insight Google workshop for fueling empowerment and growth on Friday, April 19, 2 to 5 p.m. at Google main office. This workshop will feature a session on stay ahead in AI marketing, harnessing Google's automated intelligence innovations. Only 100 registrations are open for Flow and YFlow participants, so don't miss this chance. With a guided tour of Google's office in India, the largest office in India. Additionally, we present a 3-day on-campus training program titled Innovate to Elevate at IIM Ahmedabad from September 30th to October 2nd. This exclusive program, offering limited seats for only 30 members, is designed to enhance your business innovation skills with design thinking at one of India's premier institutions. Register today to secure your spot. Last but not the least, we are thrilled to unveil the Mindshare program, Unleash Your Creative Narrative. The Mindshare program aims to empower participants with the art of storytelling and public speaking under the expert guidance of a TEDx licensee and trainer. Registrations will commence in April for both YFlow and Flow participants. For all workshops and registration inquiries, please reach out to Ishika Agarwal and the committee for any assistance. Join YFlow Business League to elevate your brand, forge connections, and own the stage. Contact Aarti Saraf Gupta for registration. Don't miss out this chance to grow your business. YFlow Marketplace and Connect Magazine offers a great chance to boost your brand. Each reach is 1,200 plus members and expand your brand's presence like never before. These events promise to inspire, empower, and spark meaningful discussions. Mark your April calendar and join us on the journey towards a more inclusive future. In closing, let us remember that together, let's evolve into heroes, inspiring and supporting one another. I'm eager and optimistic about a year of collective growth, empowerment, and resounding success. Before we conclude, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to my parents, family, and friends gathered here today. Thank you for all your encouragement and support. Grateful heart, stronger together. A shout out to my husband, Varun Jain. Your support has been my foundation and my pillar of strength and support, my in-laws, Mummy and Papa, thank you. And to my dear children who have always recognized the significance of my meetings when they see the FICCI logo on my screen. That's how they recognize. Your understanding drives my determination. A heartfelt thanks to Payal Jain, always backing my vision and dreams. Let us use this amazing support to make this year a fantastic one. Thank you all, and let the journey begin.
Thank you to the Flow leadership and Ms. Farzana Haq. We now open the session to the audience who may have a few questions for Ms. Farzana.
Hi, good evening. This is Arshia. My question after listening to you in the beginning part of the session is, what pivotal strategies or initiatives do you believe are essential for fostering sustainable and inclusive professional growth opportunities, specifically tailored to empower and uplift women in leadership roles within today's corporate landscape?
You should be known as the most hardworking and the most valuable player in your. You have to earn that position, and I think while I'm happy that you remember what I spoke at the beginning, because after seeing all these thank you and welcome and vision, I'm quite overwhelmed. I think it's very important to build nations by lots of organizations. While grassroots level, we need to have startups, and I'm a big believer. I invest, I'm on the board, and I support and stuff. But I think it's very important for
India's women to join workforce. And we need large organizations to be born out of India, right? And for that, when you walk into the room, you should be known for one skill set. Whatever you are playing the role in the program or a project or the work, you should be known as someone who will say, oh, I need to, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Arshia.
Arshia, you should be, like someone is working with you saying, oh, Arshia is very good in designing financial tables. Or Arshia, run this past her because she has done this effectively in another program. You should, what I call as a hip skill set. Yeah? You should be known for some fundamental skill set that you have. The other thing is, you should be indispensable from a team player perspective. Everyone should want you on their team. Then it becomes, then the gender doesn't come into picture, right? Because you know that if you have Arshia on the team, you will win. That is very important.
Thank you.
Oh, we have one more question right here, please.
Hi. Hi. I'm Pallavi. Being a female Sheldon, would you say that knowledge is, presentation is empowering knowledge today? Is presentation so important that the base is not needed that much?
No, never. Content and what you stand for. See, when I started working, I must tell you, I don't party, I don't golf, I don't do everything that the corporate titans do. I'm very family. I like my me time with the people I love. I use technology to stay connected with the people I love around the world. I write long messages, I'm in touch with them. I ensure that they're part of my life. I have kept my emotional and inner world very healthy. And that's why I can today drive a $10 billion business around the world with more than 1 lakh employees of different culture, different nationalities. Please understand, it's a very different world. For them to even first see the name and say then, oh, a brown girl, a little girl, you know what, people form their opinions, right? Once they start working with you, everything zooms out. Then they're like, oh my God, we enjoy working with her because she will help us win. And I am, I have said this at the G20 with Sangeeta, and because she's from the city. It's very important, I don't know why, I hope I'm overemphasizing on this. We need to have women leaders in this country who rise up through the Googles and the Microsofts and the IBMs and the Tatas. If we don't have them in policy making, we can be just celebrating ourselves here. It's a very close thing. It's not 99% of India. And I want 99% of Indian daughters to be out there. Yeah? Right at the end, someone is there. For a very long time. Someone, can you please take it to the lady at the end?
One last question, please.
No, we can take 2 more questions. I would like them to interact. They've been very patient hearing 5 women say all the glorious things about themselves. I would want them to open, please. I'm the one who has a rosa, so I think we can have 2 more questions. Ladies, I'd like you all to ask questions, please.
Yeah, hi ma'am. You're a wonderful speaker, wonderful orator. I'm sure we're all inspired by your words. So what are the challenges you faced as a female leader, as you mentioned about gender equality and things, and Farzana as a mother?
I don't know if you have seen any of my interviews, but I think my biggest definition is that being of a mother. So I have been a mother to my younger sister. I play that role in my head. I play that role to all the sisters I have around the world, and I'm very, 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 very privileged to have a large set of friends who are my sisters. Some of them are from your city. They are women who have stood by me in the darkest of my time. So I lost my dad 2 years back, and my father is my North Star. So these are the girls who were there to give my father kandha, and in ours, you don't have women walk the burial. And these women came, they came from every part of India, and they walked with me and my sister. So that's the bond I share with them. Sangeeta is one of them. I think I work very hard on my personal relationship. I acknowledge them publicly. I'm very, very open with my love for them. They know that, and I ensure that they know that, because you don't know how long we will live, right? Any of us. The last memory that I want them to have of me is of joy and happiness, and something I have done to make them feel powerful. And all of us, whatever level we are in life, we need to ensure that as sisters, as women, as leaders, we support each other. So I have a group of friends around the globe, and some of them are very, very famous now, right? Whether it's Cheryl or Mackenzie or Marissa, these women some of them I've gone to school with. They have gone on to change the course of how these technology companies function, right? And they're fabulous daughters. And they're fabulous women. My father's Barsi, Mackenzie, flew down and she was having her wedding. These are women of strength. These are women who will put themselves out there for you. So I think it's very important for all of us to build relationships with genuine love, not an agenda, but a love that I need you to be there so that I function well, right, emotionally, at the optimal level of my mental space. As a mother, I think I'm a very, very devoted mother. And all this that I'm sharing with you is because this gives me the strength to excel when I run a Qayamat se Qayamat tak wala, Q2 to Q2 companies, right? If you're a publicly listed company, no one wants to know how sad you are or you're going through a bad day at work or any of those things. Your last quarter numbers are only the things the investor will ask you. Not how you look, not what you've gone through, not what pain you have endured, right? I think the fact that today I run a very large P&L, which is global analysts and investors call on and see that the performance is rock solid for the last 10, 20 years, right? And the livelihood generation that you have done around the world for different nationalities is the kind of, आपको वो एहसास दिलाता है कि आप you have to be a solid human being. You have to have emotional strength. You have to have the energy of all these girls that I mentioned to you. And for me, these are girls. These are women who I absolutely love and they love me. And they let me perform very well. Because my work it's like a fish in a bowl, right? Everyone is watching you. There is no room to hide. There is no room to say, I had a bad quarter, right? You perform once, not well in a quarter, you are out. There is no saying you're a star performer throughout or you have done this. You have to be a performer. And for me, I think this hard work that I put in, ma'am, whoever was the lady there, it's a legacy for my boys. I want my sons to grow up feeling very proud that their mother moved the needle for the women, especially of this country. I pray and inshallah and I hope that they're very small. I have very small children. I think Radhika asked me how old are they. They're very small. They're 9. They're twins. They're very little. And I travel everywhere with them as much as I can. So they went with me to even when I'm presenting at World Economic Forum. So depending on when they have the school break, they so chotu, I take them with me. They sit through all my conversations. They wanted to come here today, but we had some stuff at home to take care of, so I said no. But they sit there and they hear the mother talk. So when my sister and I went for the Time event a couple of weeks back to California, my boys were sitting there in a room full of fabulous women, right? And women who are talking about the horrors of war and how they are fighting for saving women in these war-stricken countries. Conversations which talk about why it's important to generate livelihood. So I think they're growing up very kind people, right? They're growing up very kind, seeing this is not another gender. This is my mother. This is relatable, right? She's struggling. She's working. So I must tell you, so we were talking on this panel at the reason I'm talking about the Time magazine was very close to my heart. 6 of the 12 most powerful women this year nominated are women who are working for women in the war-stricken countries in the world. You know, we in here don't realize how bad situation is out. Like it's a really bad situation. So Arhan, one of my twins, tells me. And, you know, he's sitting and drawing. While we were having this chat, he's sitting there and he's sketching something. So I go and I say, what are you drawing? So he's drawn a jail and with Putin inside it. I said, what are you doing? He said, Amma, if Russia had a woman leader, she would not attack Ukraine. And Amma, if Biden was not there, and there was some really powerful woman leader there, you know, they would, as the most powerful country in the world, they would ensure that wars at least have some time, even if they have to make profit, because war, someone is making profit, right, Amma? It has an end date. A 8-year-old child thinking this. So I would like all of you to pray for them. And I think being a mother is the biggest role you'll ever play, because you have the chance of raising humans who will inhabit and who will make the world a better place. Yes.
Hi, Farzana. This
Hi.
is Nancy. Firstly, thank you for the insight into your commendable journey. It was really inspiring. So my question is, how do you encourage and support employees to engage in philanthropic activities and volunteerism? What advice would you give to other corporate leaders who would like to engage their employees into such activities?
So we are a group of leaders out of Asia. There's a specific group also I have with some of the most famous leaders out of this country, or where we try and mentor a group of employees from each of these organizations. And philanthropy doesn't mean you need to write a big check, right? Philanthropy sometimes you can go and teach a skill. You can give your time, or just going to an old age home and spending time with the elders who have no one to talk to, right? So philanthropy can be deep impact. The checks are very important because there are people who have devoted to life to make this transformation, but also a skill set, right? So yes, there is a group of things I will share with Ritu, and she will take it with Priya and all of you, where we do that. On a personal level, Farhana and I mentor women entrepreneurs around the world. We have something, and I think I told it at one of the Apollo sessions, that we invest in a lot of women entrepreneurs. There's no question asked, no board presentation, no return. We just invest in them because we believe that they're very fabulous leaders. So I think that's very important. There's no return on investments on those investments. So, you know, I think from the faith I come from, we also need to give back to society, right? But what is giving back now become like this big party thing, right? What will you give me? What will I give you? The reason I'm sharing this, because you can look it up and reach out, because these are groups of women and entrepreneurs out of non-celebrated ones, but who are doing fabulous work in tech, who are doing fabulous work in D2C around India, who don't have the brand equity to go and raise money with private equity, right? While for any regular guy, it's easy to raise money, capital. But for a girl to go and raise capital, there's a list of things they have. You will have children, how will you balance time, you know, all kinds of bizarreness. So this is an investment my sister and I do, just because we think it's our path to heaven.
Thank you.
One more question.
We'll just take one last question, please.
I saw someone raising that.
Can we have the mic to Mrinalini, please?
Please, please. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Empowering women. You talked of inculcating that sisterhood among everybody. So what when there is a workforce of women who are not like the way you would perceive them or want them to be? How do you deal with them? And what is the way to deal with such kind of women? Is it empathy? Is it professionalism? Is it showing the door? And how?
You know, I think it's a mix of both empathy and being very strict. It's like being a mother. You will have to treat them with lot of love and lot of genuinely deep understanding that maybe she doesn't understand this or she is not getting this. Put her on training programs. I am globally renowned for my PEEP session. I do mentorship sessions with my employees, right? I keep a very accessible space for women leaders in my unit, across my group, like Tata is a very big group, to come and talk to me about what is not letting them perform. If there is a system issue, we'll manage that. If there's a performance issue, we will put them on a path to help them, whether it's training or skill. But there are some times, ma'am, where I have seen that women, for the lack of any other word, I think sometimes just don't understand, it's just not them. It's you are carrying the impression and image of a large number of women with you, right? How I perform today, and when I'm talking, whether it's in New York or in Davos, I'm representing all of you. That room goes back thinking, oh, this is how an Indian leader works, or this is how a woman leader works, right? I think sometimes women don't understand. They're like, and they don't take that it's constructive feedback. They would always come back saying, oh, they're being bitchy. Oh, that one's being bitchy. Oh, that's one not listening to me. And it took me, and I'm not saying it's come easily, but it's taken me a lot of time not to get angry. I calm myself. I say whatever darood dua I need to say in my head to not get upset with them. But you know, I do have this bias of having a kid's glove on when I'm dealing with senior women leaders in my unit compared to the men. The reason is because I think women have so many things to juggle, and sometimes they just see this as a job. A man will never see this as a job. He will see it as a career. He will see it as an impact. He will see it as a way of looking after his entire family. And I try and ensure that the women need to see it in that sense. It's not about that nice clothes, that nice holiday. It is when you leave, what is it that the room is talking about you? Because there will be some other daughter there who may really need that job to put food on the table. And you have either made it or broken it for her. And I try having that conversation. Then I put them on a path of, but with deep empathy I deal with a lot of women. But I'm also a very, very, very strict leader. Because when I say I'm a no excuses manager or a leader, and the teams know that because I'm answerable to a global investor group, right? It's a publicly listed company. I can't go there and say I'm heartbroken because I lost my father. I can't say I have a child who is unwell. So I had a very, very tough twin pregnancy, just to share with you all. And I would travel. I would be 4 months and I would be this big. And I would travel with work. I've been very proud of the fact that I've been a mother. I have been very proud of the fact that if I can do it, anyone can do it. It's just that I'm very persistent. I'm very persistent. So my passion is to ensure that when a girl walks out of the room saying, I cannot do this work, I want to quit, she knows she's quitting because she doesn't want to do, not because the system didn't enable her. So I hope that answered.
Thank you, Ms. Farzana.
That lady's been standing for quite some time. And then we will. I love when women are passionate. I love the way you say. Because that means you take ownership of your own being, right? Yeah, you can't be passive. You have to be passionate about what you would like to do. Please, ma'am. I know you've been waiting for long, so this is on you.
Good evening, Farzana ji. I'm Pratibha Pulijala. Well, I really liked the insights what you shared on the women being participative in policy making and the change makers. So, are there any platforms we want to have some insights from? If there are platforms where women can be participative, and how are they channelized? Thank you very much.
Yes, I will. What I'm going to do, there's a list of platforms. There's some I mentor, some I've invested, some are just fabulous platforms. I'm going to share it with Ritu and Priya. Just she'll share it with all of you. There are lots like South Asian Women in Technology, the Thai board, I'm there. So anywhere you'll want to be, just do there and put my name. My teams will take care of it. So I've used technology for the better collective good for everyone. So please reach out and they will take care of it. And various, whether it's technology, whether it's volunteering, or whether it's shadowing someone as an entrepreneur, any of those things, they will help you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. As we come to the end of this wonderful evening, Could I kindly invite Ms. Pratibha Kunda, Senior Vice Chairperson, Flow Hyderabad 2024-25, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all of you. Firstly, I'd like to thank Ms. Farzana Haq for being here on this special occasion, the annual event of Change of Guard of our chapter. Her simplicity is something that really comes across when you meet her. From her videos, I've seen how down-to-earth and simple she is. She has achieved such great heights and remains to be humble, straightforward, and approachable. This personality of hers really stands out. And her insights about women leaders, gender equality, importance of financial independence for women, and being connected to family at all times, even at work, and being a mother at all times, is something that's truly inspiring. Once again, thank you for gracing us with your presence here, ma'am. Now, let us congratulate our trailblazers, headed by Ritu Shah, who have done an excellent job and made Flow Hyderabad proud this entire year. We also thank Aarti Shah for brainstorming and engaging us with very interesting workshops and influencers. Their focus was always to do good work and enrich our members to continue riding the dynamic wave they've initiated for us. Let's give a great round of applause to these wonderful women. We enjoyed every moment, from your speaker programs to the learning sessions and grassroots initiatives. Not just me, I think the entire team has one thing in mind, which I would like to say, abhi na jao chhodkar ke dil abhi bara nahi. But here we are with new beginnings. We welcome Priya Gazdar and her team of change makers on board. We also welcome Riddhi Jain, YFlow Chair, and her passionate team to take charge from here on. We all know Priya is unpredictable, very creative, so I don't know what she's going to do, but I know for sure that she's going to do wonders. Ladies, fasten your seatbelts and watch out for what's coming up soon. I'd like to thank all the past chairs for their commitment and unconditional support to the organization. Each one of them gives so much strength and encouragement. They are just a call away, anytime. This backing gives a very strong confidence to move forward and take bold decisions. Thank you again for always being there. And we thank our sponsors who've been there with us in our endeavors and support us. Thank you to our premium platinum sponsors, Kaveri Seeds and Shivnarayan Jewelers, premium diamond sponsors, Freedom Healthy Cooking Oil, diamond sponsors, ARL Tires, initiative sponsors, Prayag Nutri Products, hospitality partner, the Park Hyderabad, and our event sponsors, Harsha Events. And thank you, members, for being here. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause for an amazing year that has passed by. Please join us for high tea. Thank you.
Come on, please. Second, ma'am. One more, ma'am, please. One more, please. One more. One more, please. Just a second. Done?